Hi everyone, my name is Fanessa and today I'm going to give my opinions about online class. As we all know, since the first COVID-19 cases were announced in Indonesia, the country was in a panic and finally our governor announced that all schools and universities were to be closed and will do an online classes. However, I suppose that many schools were not ready to apply home learning programs yet, because the online classes implemented in Indonesia work differently from other countries, for example, US, due to a lack of preparation in this country. For me, personally, there are actually advantage and disadvantage of online classes. At first, when the COVID-19 hit Indonesia and online class was first implemented in my school, I guess online class was confusing to adjust to as we had not been prepared through simulations or practice beforehand. I found online class to be even more stressful than regular class because I feel like we have no friends to socialize with, to talk with, and we're just being stuck alone at home with a bunch of assignments and homeworks. Actually, normal classes may have been difficult as well, but having friends makes it so much more manageable and less stressful. Aside from that, I strongly believe that the one who is really suffered from online classes are actually students that are not well funded. This is because they lack of device and internet access to be able to participate in online classes. Although the government has helped by providing and giving free quota or data package, they are still unable to support video calls on programs such as Zoom. This may leave many students who are not well funded unable to receive an education. That was my opinion at first about online class. But now, since I started getting used to online classes because we have been doing it for almost 2 years, to be honest, I personally prefer online classes now. Why? First, the most important one is for safety. Online classes will help avoid contact between one person and another person so that the virus will not spread further, and we can help the government through online classes. Second, it seems to me that online classes are much more convenient and flexible. Everything is already available to you as long as you are online. You can study anytime you want, access the learning materials, get announcements, review assignments, take practice quizzes, discuss questions, and chat with your friends. Besides that, online classes gives us the flexibility to spend more time with our families at home and also doing other activities we like at home. Third, online classes have financial benefits as we don't need to drive to schools or campuses, so we don't need to pay parking fees. We just need to stay at home, open our laptops, and start our online classes. That makes it cheaper and cost effective for me. And last but not least, in my opinion, the biggest advantage of online classes is that class recordings are made available for students so that they can rewatch the materials learned during the class. So if a class is missed, you can always play the recording, review it again, and that becomes an advantage for online classes. And in conclusion, from my point of view, there are probably many more advantages to online class, even though there are still disadvantages as well. But I strongly believe that the presence of COVID-19 will permanently change the education in the future. One of which is that we must be able to adapt to working and studying online for any kind of reasons and situations. Only time will tell whether online classes will be a good substitute for normal classes, and if they are, I guess there will be a rise in online educational programs, whether in schools or universities. So that's all for my opinion about online classes. Thank you for listening.